Hello and welcome to Red Pill Addiction. I'm your host the Brolosopher. If you're new to this channel, please help us grow by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're feeling especially saucy, click on the notification bell to get our latest Brolosophy content. If you enjoyed this video or found it to be of value, feel free to drop a like and leave a comment below. Today we're going to be discussing probably the most useful tool you'll ever add to your Red Pill superpowers: learning how to spot a liar. Let me just start off by saying that it's much easier to learn than you would think. In fact, it's nothing more than memorizing the top signs to look for when trying to spot a liar. Once you learn the signs, you'll see them all the time when you talk to people. Most people have no idea they are giving off signals or markers that expose their lies. Now I know what you're thinking: oh Brolosopher, this is amazing news, I can't wait to bust these females. Slow down there, Bucky. Power is nothing without control. The idea is to pick up on these lies without actually letting the other person know you've seen through them. Let the little lies go, those shouldn't concern you in the least, but it does give you an indicator to be on alert. Lies are like cockroaches. If you see one, there's a dozen more behind the wall. The reason you don't want others to know you're aware of their lies is because once they know you can read them, they will hide their dirt deeper. The best thing to do is allow the liar to believe they have sold the lie. When a liar feels confident that you're in the dark, they get sloppy covering up their tracks. There are literally dozens of videos on YouTube that can teach you the most common signs to look for in a liar. I learned enough of them after a ton of research to be able to spot a liar nearly every time. Even if someone knows you're trying to interrogate them, it's extremely difficult for someone to consciously prevent every marker from surfacing during a conversation. People will normally exhibit several markers during a conversation that will tell you if they are being honest or deceptive. The rule of thumb is 3 markers before you can confidently make the assertion that the person is being dishonest. 1 marker can be due to nerves or habit. 2 markers is concerning but not always a definitive indicator. Once you've caught 3 markers, you've established a pattern. Without knowing exactly what that person is lying about, you still know they are lying or hiding something. This gives you a type of compass to work with while digging for the truth. Keep asking questions in a very casual manner and look for the markers. When you see one, keep digging there. Eventually the person will slip up or attempt to disengage from the topic. It's at this point when you've got proof positive of foul play and you can take the appropriate action, with or without the person being aware that you know. Now you may ask, when would I ever need to really use this? That's simple. All the time. Personally, I try to look for markers whenever I speak with people. Doesn't matter if I'm at work or at home on the couch with my girl, I'm analyzing body language, facial expressions, breathing and speech patterns. Once it becomes habit, you'll do it involuntarily and it will function much like a superpower. The ability to detect bullshit. Quite handy in today's world where everything is fake, including the people in it. The very essence of being red-pilled is to be awoken by truth. It's the ability to see through the matrix and bend it to your will. Learning to spot a liar is probably one of the most valuable red pill tricks of the trade you'll ever know. The ability to separate those who can be trusted from those who must be watched is both a blessing and a curse, but all knowledge comes at a price. Anyway, here are some of the most common markers to look for. Eyes look up and to their left. This is them accessing the part of their brain that deals with imagination and creativity. Exactly what you use when making up a lie. Big eyes and pupils. Their eyes grow larger after telling you the lie. This occurs because they are trying to read your face to see if you bought their lie. The liar's gaze. They pause and look at you for a moment after telling a lie. They do this to see if they have fooled you. Base shift. They will shift their base. Their base is whatever body part they are using to support their weight. For example, if they are leaning on the arm of a chair, a shift in body positioning or even a subtle movement of the base is a marker. It could also be something as small as tapping your feet or fingers. Breathing. Their breathing will get faster as will their heart rate. Many times you can observe their chest and visually see the accelerated breathing and in some cases even the heartbeat if you look closely. You don't need to have them hooked up to a polygraph machine, just use a trained eye and pay attention to the person's breathing pattern before, during and after the conversation. Breathing is a semi-involuntary action, so it's one of the markers that people find hardest to cover up. Speech. When someone lies, they usually will use formal language rather than speak casually. For example, a liar will say I have not seen your purse. Many times they will slow down their speech for effect, unknowingly overselling the lie. When someone is being truthful, they speak normally without feeling the need to try and convince you. They will simply say, I haven't seen it. The key to look for is if they combine words in their language such as did not or have not or will not. The deviation from normal casual speech indicates an uneasiness when presenting the information. The look away. Just like gazing too long is considered a marker, so is not looking at all. Many times, someone will refrain from looking at you when they tell a lie. It's the subconscious mind trying to hide their eyes from giving them away. It's the same reason why people tend to shy away from looking into someone's eyes when they are attracted to them. It's a natural cloaking mechanism. Most people don't even realize they are doing it when it happens. Duper's delight. After someone tells a lie, they may often smirk, grin, or even smile. This occurs because the liar feels empowered by having passed off the lie successfully. It's a sort of gratification they get, and it comes to the surface from the subconscious. Always pay attention to ensure facial expressions match the tone and words being spoken. Again, these are just a few of the markers I've personally found to be the most commonly exhibited. There are dozens more, and I encourage you all to research the topic further. It will be the first of many superpowers you'll learn to use in the Matrix, my fellow Red Pill addicts. Anyway, let me know what you think about today's video in the comment section below. This is the Brolosopher. Stay woke, brethren.